Hello everyone, I'm Michael Ruger. I'm a certified financial planner and I'm an owner at Greenbush Financial Group, and today I'm going to be talking to you about single K plans. So what is a single K plan? A single K plan is an employer-sponsored retirement plan for owner-only entities, meaning that you have no full-time employees. And basically what these plans are is these owner-only entities get the benefits of having a full-fledged 401k plan without all the larger administrative costs that most 401k plans have, because they have lots of employees, year-end testing. When it's an owner-only entity, it's simplified so you don't have to do year-end testing and it's less costly. So the big thing is no full-time employees. Now, what is the definition of a full-time employee? So we'll have some smaller employers that have some part-time staff or some admin. Whether you consider them part-time or not, it's really the IRS's definition of full-time employee, which is 1,000 hours in a 1-year period. So if you have any employee that's worked 1,000 hours in a 1-year period, they're considered full-time. You wouldn't be eligible to sponsor this type of retirement plan. The types of contributions for these types of plans, so there's two pieces. There's an employee deferral contribution, and then there's an employer profit sharing contribution. So the employee deferral piece works like a 401k plan, that if you're under 50, you can put in $18,000 in employee deferrals. If you're over 50, you get the $6,000 catch-up, so you can put $24,000 in employee deferrals. Now, the reason why this plan's a little different is since you have that employee deferral piece, you can put in up to 100% of your compensation up to those dollar thresholds for 2017. Now, in addition to those employee deferrals, you can also do 20% of your net earned income in the form of a profit sharing contribution. So just an example of this would be if I made $100,000 net earned income from self-employment, if I'm over 50, I could do $24,000 in employee deferrals, and then I could do a $20,000 profit sharing contribution on top of that. So I could put in about $44,000 all pre-tax, which could be an enormous tax benefit to me, which is big. Now, to establish these plans, you have until 12/31 to just get the plans set up. It doesn't necessarily have to be funded by 12/31, but you have to have the plan documents signed and everything in place, and then you just have to fund it by tax filing deadline plus extension. Since it's a full 401k plan, you can take loans from it, you can make Roth deferrals. It has all of the features of a normal full-fledged 401k, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, where we deal with a lot of clients is they either have a SEP IRA now, or they're trying to decide between a SEP IRA and a single K plan. And the big difference that really is the deciding factor between the two is how much you really plan to put into that each year. The SEP allows you just to do that 20% of net earned income. That's it. Where the 401k allows you to do the 20% of net earned income plus the employee deferral piece, so it actually allows you to do more. If you look at that 20% net earned income and say that's enough for me, the SEP may be the way to go. But if you're looking for additional tax savings, additional pre-tax contributions, a lot of times the single K plan opens it up for you. Also, there's some great strategies that if you have one spouse that's a primary breadwinner bringing in most of the income and another spouse that's doing something part-time self-employment on the side, that part-time spouse is over 50 and making, let's say, $20,000 in self-employment income, you could put a single K plan in place and defer all $20,000 as an employee deferral, where that's not allowed in a SEP because you're limited at 20% of net earned income. But that deferral piece allows you to do 100% of compensation up to those dollar thresholds. So it can be a huge tax strategy. Now, there's also compliance caution with these. They are a full-fledged 401k plan. So if the plan assets get over $250,000, you do have to file a 5500, or the administrator of your single K plan will file that for you. And there's also compliance requirements with the timing of contributions. So just make sure you're working with advisors that are very aware of the compliance rules. So if you have any questions on these plans, you can reach out to me at www.moneysmartboard.com, and please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can continue to share our best financial planning strategies with you. Thank you.